There's 2 of our melon plants we need to move up to the other end. In fact, I think it's 3 there. Because it's getting late in the season, but see, you've already got a jump on it since these are already starting to flower. And here's some ambrosias. I think it's at least 3 of them in here. There's a smaller one there. Well, it's Sunday the 2nd of August. It's 10 after 7 on the East Coast. And we're going to put squash in this row. And we pulled all the weeds out. And I've gone around, I got a couple of neighbors' yards and cut it. So I can get something to cover over to keep the weeds from keep popping up. We'll pull all the weak squash plants in these 2 rows and replant that in squash. And over here, we finally got this bed under control, but it will come back with a lot more weeds. And we put in 33 feet of fence, and we're going to grow some more cucumbers on it. And I moved a couple melons over there, and it's a hot day, and even though I've pulled all the soil around it, they're a little on the wimp side right now. I've hit them with water. I'm going to water them again here in a few minutes, and hopefully they'll perk up. What I have left to do with this is just to rake it out over the bare soil. And to plant squash seeds in this, so we'll rake all this over with this spare. We don't do it at the beginning of the year because it's all covered with leaves, and we just open up a row and we plant seeds. And when they come up, we start throwing this compost or grass clippings up against the plant. And the way we do it in season while things are growing is we will rake this out, and about every 24 inches or so, 30 inches, we will open up a spot just big enough to plant the seeds in, work up the soil a little bit more, drop the seeds in, and leave that open and let the seeds come up, and the weeds will be controlled by all these clippings. That's what it looks like once I take a rake and knock it down and mix it in with the compost and on the peppers. We got some yellow ones up here finally turning yellow, and I need a little bit more in here. You'd think we hadn't picked tomatoes, but we pick them when they're pretty ripe. And that's just 2 rows, and we're going to have to get some stuff to cover this in. I started down there on that corner. I'll rake that up toward that first plant. Now I got to water those 2 to make sure they make it through the night. And today is Monday the 3rd of August. I'm going to try to shield that sun because it's the best way to look at the garden. Everything's coming along. The okra's getting up at, at least as high as my eyes. The beans are filling in, especially the string beans. We have replanted between all these squash that are still alive. We still have to plant this. And we planted a double row of cucumbers, and that's the 2 melon plants we dug up. The tip of this one, the weakest one toward us, hopefully it will pick up. The other one is looks pretty healthy. This one here might not make it.